What if taking care of yourself actually helped you show up better for everyone else? I'm Janet Jacks, Coach Janet J, and this is your next best step. This podcast is about real doable shifts that help you breathe easier and move forward one step at a time. If you've been carrying the weight of too much for too long and waiting for things to calm down before you start caring for yourself, this is your sign. The time is now. Let's begin where you are. You were made for more than just surviving. If you hear Heart Month and think, great, one more thing to add to the list, I get it. But today is not about adding more to your plate. It is about a 60-second heart check using a simple framework from the American Heart Association, followed by one small move you can repeat for 7 days. Small, steady, doable. That is your Heart Month kickoff. Hey there, I'm Janet J, and this is your next best step. Faith-forward wellness for busy women, where we take one small step at a time for mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual health. Quick reminder. This episode is educational, not personal medical advice. If something feels urgent or concerning about your heart health, please reach out to your healthcare provider right away. Here is why Heart Month matters without the gloom and doom. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, heart disease is the leading cause of death for women in the United States. In 2023, it was responsible for 304,970 women's deaths, about 1 in every 5 female deaths. And here's what caught my attention. Only about 56% of women recognize heart disease as their number one health threat. That means nearly half of us do not know this matters most for our long-term health. One more thing worth knowing, women's heart symptoms can look different than what we see in the movies. Yes, chest discomfort can happen, and women may also notice shortness of breath, unusual fatigue, nausea, or pain in the jaw, neck, or back. So, Heart Month becomes a clarity moment. Pay attention. Take yourself seriously. Make one small move. Many of us live in one of two modes when it comes to our heart health. We either think, give me the perfect plan, which sends us down a rabbit hole with 40 browser tabs open. Or we tell ourselves, I will deal with that later, which turns into never. Today is the middle path, a simple framework, a tiny action. And by the end of this episode, you will know exactly which of the 8 areas is your starting point. The American Heart Association created a framework called Life's Essential 8. 8 areas that support cardiovascular health. It's helpful because it gives direction without creating a massive to-do list. Here are the 8 areas. As you hear them, do your 60-second heart check. No grading yourself, just noticing. The 8 areas are: eat better, be more active, quit tobacco or avoid nicotine exposure, get healthy sleep. This was added when the AHA updated their framework. Manage weight, control cholesterol, manage blood sugar, manage blood pressure. Now, here's your 60-second heart check. Just 2 questions. Question 1, which one of these 8 is your easiest win this week? Notice I said easiest, not biggest, easiest. Question 2, what is one 1% move you can make for 7 days? That is your plan. Simple, right? One area, one move, 7 days. Heart Month is not a do more contest. It is a do what matters reset. Tiny consistency beats intensity, especially for busy women. A small, repeatable habit builds trust with yourself. It lowers the barrier to follow through. And here's what the research shows. When you pick one thing and repeat it consistently, your brain starts rebuilding the pathway. That is how change happens. Not through intensity, through repetition. Your spiritual anchor this week is Proverbs 3:7-8. Do not be wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord and shun evil. This will bring health to your body and nourishment to your bones. Here's what that means in real life. Stewardship without shame. Your body is part of your calling. Caring for it becomes worship, even when it is small steps, even when it is choosing water over soda, even when it is a 10-minute walk. This is not about earning God's approval. It is about honoring the gift you have been given. Now, here's your menu of specific 1% moves that you can choose from. Pick one, just one. If your easiest win is sleep, set a screens off alarm 20 minutes before bed for 7 days. If it's movement, take a 10-minute walk after one meal. If it is eat better, add one fruit or vegetable to your day. If it's blood pressure support, do 60 seconds of slow breathing when you sit in your car before you drive. If it is blood sugar support, eat protein first at breakfast. If it is cholesterol support, add one fiber helper daily. Beans, oats, chia seeds. Simple, realistic. If it's nicotine exposure, take one step toward reducing exposure and getting support. If it is weight management, choose the repeatable habit first. Rhythms lead outcomes over time. This is not medical treatment. It is a next best step that supports your overall heart health direction. These 1% moves come straight from the American Heart Association's Life Essential 8, paired with research-supported micro habits. Small things that add up when life is full. Quick reminder, National Wear Red Day is Friday, February 6, 2026, part of the Go Red for Women campaign. Put a reminder in your phone right now. Friday, wear red plus 10 minutes for my heart. And if you want accountability, tag me on Instagram at Janet J. Jacks or Facebook at Coach Janet J. Or send me an email. Tell me your Life Essential 8 1% move for this week. I will celebrate your win. You do not need an overhaul. You need one honest check-in and one small step repeated. That's how momentum starts. That is how change happens. Your next best step this week, choose one of life's essential 8. Do one 1% move for 7 days. That is your Heart Month kickoff. Simple, steady, and faith-rooted. I will see you Wednesday for your next best step. All right, you've got your next step. Small, doable, and real. If this inspired you, make sure to grab your free 5-minute daily reset at yournextbeststep.com. It's my gift to help you pause the chaos and reconnect with what matters most. Be sure to subscribe. And if someone came to mind while you listened, please share this with them. Remember, you are seen, you are known, and you matter. Be kind to yourself along the way. You are making real change, one step at a time. Quick bonus tip for those of you still listening. If you did your 60-second heart check and more than one area stood out, here's what to do. pick the one that affects the others. For example, better sleep improves blood sugar, blood pressure, and weight management. Movement helps with stress, sleep, and cholesterol. So if you are torn between two areas, ask yourself, which one has the ripple effect? That's your starting point. See you Wednesday.